What's up, you guys? It's your girl V coming with part 2 of the video of how to pass the asvab. Now, I've been getting a few comments that they passed. I've been getting a few comments that some of you guys didn't pass. It is okay. Okay, it is okay. Let's breathe. Okay, let's not get all sad about it because trust me, when I took the test, I didn't pass the first 2 or 3 times. I probably passed my third time, fourth time. I don't know. Okay, but it wasn't an easy test for me just to knock out, go like, hey, here, recruiter, here's my test. Ooh, I made a 75. No, it wasn't like that. Okay, I had to study. So I used Mr. Andy's, and as well, I had used Mr. Fernando. A lot of you guys know him. He is wonderful. I didn't put him in my first video, and so I think I did. I'm not sure, but both credit goes to both of them because I used both of them to help me pass. But as well as I use Mr. Andy, and that's what you guys were asking about. So when I first took the test, right, I failed. Yeah, I was sad. Long car ride, no one's talking and stuff, but everyone's looking at the mirror like trying to see if you're gonna cry. I'm just kidding. But when I first took it, I didn't pass. Second time I took it, I didn't pass. So then once I got these 2 tutors and I started thinking to myself, okay, I need to do stuff different this time. Okay. I had to think about what was I doing previous for the test that I took, and you know what I'm saying? And did it help me if I kept doing it the same way? I realized I put a lot of time into friends, a lot of time into hanging out, a lot of time, less time studying, and I thought like, okay, studying on my phone was gonna like be better, but then I'll find myself on Instagram, Snapchat, hey y'all. Yeah, it didn't help. So pretty much changing the way that you're studying, who's that? Changing the way that you're studying, it's gonna help big time. Okay. I used to study like 3 times a day. Some days, you guys, like if I had to be at work, which is I worked the morning shift when I was a civilian, I had to be at work at 6 o'clock. I would wake up at 4 o'clock just to study, okay? Just so I can hit that first study, and then I'll get off of work like around like 2. I'll wait a while, probably like around like 4, study for like 2 hours, and then before I go to sleep, I would study again before bedtime. Now, the bedtime studying that I would be doing is basically me going over the 2 things that I studied. And I wasn't like switching topics like every day. If I was studying math knowledge that day, I was studying only math knowledge that day, and I'll review it by the end of the night. Okay. Like some of you guys will be like, okay, I'm going to study math, study AR, study word knowledge. But if you're not understanding some of the math that you went over during the morning time, why would you switch subjects? You know what I'm saying? So if I was studying AR, it would be, I would pick 4 videos from Mr. Andy or Fernando, and I will go over it like that whole day. And then the next, study hours that I had, I'll go over it again. And then I'll review it just to make sure before I move to other part of the test, like I knew what I was like, basically learning and stuff. And pretty much just applying like pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys want this, if your rent was due and you guys had to go get a job and they didn't hire you, I'm guaranteed you'll go to another job until they hire you because you have rent to pay. So if this is something that you guys want to do, why give up on your goals? It's like some of you guys feel like it's like, the test is supposed to be like handed to you guys, like given to you. And I guarantee it's not like that, because when you get into the real army, or when you go to even when you go to basic, you're gonna be like, holy shit, like, you know what I'm saying? When you go to AIT and you think just the asvab is like the only test in the army you're gonna have to take, no, you have to go to you have to go to AIT and go to school for your MOS. And I'm telling you, I took a lot of tests in AIT to become a 92 Yankee. That's my MOS. That's the MOS that I picked. I scored a 75 on the asvab. I did qualify for a lot of scores, but you guys have to think about it. When you go to your MEPS or your recruiting station, they're gonna give you a bunch of jobs that you qualify for. But when you get to MEPS, that's if it's available. And I was mad as hell because none of the jobs that I wanted. Yeah, I swear, it seemed like I'm sitting in my car trying to do a video for you guys, and like literally everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. But what was I saying? Yeah, so it's not like the job that you want is going to be available for you. I didn't mind getting a 92 Yankees job or supply, whatever. I didn't mind getting it, but it wasn't my first pick. I kind of wanted something medical, but my process took a long time. We're not going to speak about that. But pretty much, you guys, just apply pressure. Now, when it came to Fernando, I lean a lot towards Fernando because he had a lot to offer me when it came to like vocab. Like when I took the vocab, you guys, I had so much time left that I didn't even think I passed the vocab, but I knew I passed it because I was like studying it. And when I say like, I know he has like the 10 question, the 25 question, and the 100 question. I started with the 10. So I did the 10 question until I was like getting to 100. And then once I mastered like, 100% on the 10 question test that he had for his vocab, then I will go to the 25 question. And I will write down the ones that I got wrong. I'll plug it into Quizlet, and then I'll study all the ones that I got wrong. So by the time I was doing the 25 question, the ones that I wrote down or the ones I kept writing down on a notepad, I will start to see them because they're going to start coming back around, the ones that you got wrong. So then I'll start, eventually I'll get those right, and then I'll move to the 100 question test. I didn't take the test and feel confident because, the vocab and paragraph is like double the points on the test. I didn't feel comfortable moving on to taking the test the third or fourth time, whatever, until I realized that I was getting like 100% on the vocab. And I sent it to Fernando. I was like, look, I'm getting a 99. Like I want 100%. When I finally got to the 100%, y'all, that's when I knew I was ready. Cause I literally probably watched Fernando's videos like maybe like 20 times. Okay. Like I knew how to work the problem out. I knew how to plug in different numbers and create my own questions with that. Age problems, subtract from, less than, like all that shit I knew how to do. Okay. Like when I tell you, by the time I got to the test, it was a fucking breeze. I was literally sitting here like, oh, I know it. Okay. Then I'm sitting here looking at someone that was next to me because I got done with my test, and I was like, ooh, he picked the wrong answer. I was like, I know that question. I know how to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you're just watching TV, like, you're only going to say you hate math or you hate vocabulary when you don't know how to. Like, that's when you're going to say, like, you hate it. Like, or you hate, doing something is when you don't know how to do it. I used to tell my sister, like, yo, I hate doing freaking math knowledge. I hate doing AR. I hate doing geometry. You know what I'm saying? But geometry was like the most easiest thing once you know the formulas. And another thing I did when it came to like the formulas is that every time I was about to practice for Lando, I would write down the formulas. Okay. Anytime I did AR, anytime I did math knowledge, I would sit there and like learn the formulas and I would write it down. So when I got to the actual test, it felt like I was just practicing for Lando's videos, like literally all over again. I got there, like, excuse me, sir, ma'am, whoever it was, let me get like 3 papers. I wrote down the formulas on one paper and I used the other 2 papers as like my scrap paper. And like literally, let me tell y'all something, y'all. The tests do not start until you press start, okay? Like literally, whoever that test guy was, like he walked around and looked at me, and I was writing my formulas down, and he was just like, and I was like, what? I'm writing my formulas down, and he was like, okay. I wrote my formulas down. I even created me a multiplication chart that I had learned off of like YouTube. So that way, if I feel like, if my brain was like starting to freeze or something, I could just look on my paper. Oh, this times this is this. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me out and stuff. Even if you're good at multiplication, you're good at geometry, whatever, like your brain will go blank sometimes. And I wrote down any little thing that I feel like I will probably forget or whatever, keywords that he gave us, whatever, from Fernando's book or from Fernando's site or whatever, or from Andy's book. I wrote everything down. It was different this time. It felt different, and I knew I was going to pass this. Yeah. So basically, y'all got this, okay? Y'all don't even know that with these two tutors and stuff that I just mentioned, that you guys literally have this test in the bag. Just change the way that you guys are studying. Put more hours into it, put more time and effort into it, and I guarantee you, you will pass, okay? I done helped my friends out. They done got 84 on the test. They done score higher than me. I'm like, well, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? I literally, even with me being in the military, when people reach out to me, I still help them study. If I have the time and I don't have like a field going on or like an exercise going on, whatever, like, and you guys just hit me up and you guys ask questions, I'm always there, okay? I want you guys to pass. I want you guys to be in my shoes, wear these boots that I'm wearing, okay? Like, I'm literally just pinned my next rank, you guys. Yeah, I go to the board in like 2 more months. Yeah, I'm nervous as hell. So yeah, pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Your girl trying to get some more ranks, get some stripes, whatever it is, okay? I'm trying to get some rockets. So, just keep me posted on you guys, you know, journey and stuff. I just had a one of my battle buddies and stuff. I just helped him study and he passed. And like I said, it's about getting to your goals. It don't matter how long it takes you. It don't matter if you fail the test 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6. I know people who failed the test 6 times. But guess what? They're in the Army. They're in the Air Force. They're in the Marines. They're in the Navy. Like, it don't matter how many times you fail it. It's about getting there, okay? Getting there. I know when I took the test, 05E, man, that shit almost took me out. It did take me out. I failed it bad. Yeah, I failed it bad, y'all. But it's so crazy. And 2000, I forgot, that was my first test that I took, and I got like a fucking 19 on that test. Ooh, bad. When I took it, the last test that I took for me to get into the Army was 05E. And I didn't even realize that it was 05E that I took because it's been so long. And I made a 75 on that test, and I was like, damn, that just showed me right there that the first time I took it, I didn't know the materials. You know, I didn't know the formulas. I didn't know nothing about no circumference of a circle, no area of a circle, no freaking, I didn't know how to do H problems. I didn't know how to do nothing, okay? I barely studied those times I took it and stuff because I was just like, bro, it's high school shit. You know, but it never clicked in my head when I went to go take it. Like, everything just went out the door until I actually, like, study for the shit. And then I passed it. So, so right now it is cab week. Of course, I got my OCP bottoms on, but my PT shirt, I'll probably switch in later and wear my, my OCP tops, whatever. I bought an extra pair of shirt. But basically, you guys, just pray when you go in there. Give it up to God or whatever religion you are. Give it up to them. If you're not religion, just have faith in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just really have faith. Really know that you're going to do something and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a quitter. You know, if you think that, like I said, the asvab is the only test you're going to take when you get into the Army, you got tests in basic training. You got tests in AIT. When you actually get into, you know, where your duty station is going to be at, you have tests that you have to take there. You know, it doesn't only stop with the asvab. So if you feel like the asvab is kicking your ass, just wait until you get to the Army and you have to take actual tests that's not high school related shit. Okay, so pray, keep me posted, you guys. If y'all want a how to pack your bags for basic training or what I pack for basic training, and let me tell you guys, if you guys are going to basic training anytime soon, please do not bring a lot of shit. Okay, they're gonna throw all that shit away. Okay, they're gonna throw all that shit away, and literally, females, just ask what to pack in your bag. Okay, because I learned the hard way going off of other people's videos, just to find out when I got there, I couldn't have half of the shit that I had. Okay, and do they give it back to you after basic training? No, all them bitches go in the garbage. Okay, so don't waste your money buying lotion, buying this, buying that, buying fragrance stuff. Nothing fragrance, y'all. Nothing fragrance. That's gonna be in the next video. That's gonna be in the next video. And if you're getting stationed in Fort Hood and you want a room tour, or anything pertaining to the army, let me know so I can post it and stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna be posting a lot more often. I just couldn't because I had a lot of I had NCC that I just came back from. I had gunnery, like I had a lot of shit happening, so I really couldn't post any videos. But I felt like I owed you guys a part 2. If you guys have any questions, like I said, reach out to me, comment below, follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok. Your girl's doing okay shit on TikTok, but just follow it, you guys, and I'm out. All right, bye. Yeah, your girl's looking cute. Okay. Ooh. All right, y'all, this your girl, B. I know I'm on a date with my homegirl. Woo woo. Yeah, she paid as usual, cause that hoe got money. Okay, never they had no money. Never ain't had no money. Cause who broke? Oh, okay. Period.
So I'm still working on the ball move.
I need to start doing my hair a little early because every time I put my PC on before my hair dries, the top part of my hair be all frizzy. It beats the whole slick down. God damn. But oh well. It still look nice, y'all. What y'all think? It's not fucked up, but shit, the top part. I should have brought me some hair gel. But y'all, I'm gonna pull up to this breakfast burrito place because I heard it was open back. And when I tell you they got the best breakfast burrito, bro, that little green sauce they be throwing with it, that shit be fire. I ain't even gonna hold you, that shit be fire.
Hit the mall, 50 G's, and I bought everything. Plug just like Tom Brady, boy, I caught everything. My uncle a gangster, I'm the one he taught everything. You can't be my lady sneaky bitch, I saw everything. Heard what you do for, bitch, everything.
What? You're on a plane, right? Mm-hmm. The plane crashes in between Canada and Mexico.
I don't know the answer.
Where would you bury the survivors? The plane crashes between Canada and Mexico. Where would you bury the survivors?
Wherever the fuck they landed, they at.
But how many survivors would you bury?
How would I know if you didn't tell me how many people's on the plane?
What you mean? I did. I said if the plane crashes in between Canada and Mexico, where would you bury the survivors?
Yeah, but you said how many? How was not many if you just said 2?
Yeah, how many survivors would you bury? Gee, you know the answer.
All the people who go into Mexico and Canada.
What? What? Wait, what? No, I need a number. How many survivors would you bury if the plane crashes between Canada and Mexico? How many survivors would you bury? Think of your answer. If the plane crashes between Canada and Mexico, where would you bury the survivors?
Wherever I'm at.
There's no survivors, bro. The plane crashes. When the fuck do you ever hear survivors if a plane crash?
I wasn't thinking about survivors.
You like your food?
Hell yeah, shit banging.
Yeah, it looks straight.
Bro, you a liar. Bro, you see how you doing the same shit, bro?
I said, yeah.
Keep it together.